Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to check out your weekend love and spiritual messages. And this is going to be from the 28th to the 30th of September 2018 for all signs. And a big happy birthday to any Libras that are celebrating the birthday over the weekend. It was my birthday yesterday. I'm officially 34. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Now I haven't done a full reading with the John Holland deck, so we're going to see how interesting and what type of messages appear. So I want to see our energy with the person viewing the videos. We're going to see the person you're dealing with or connecting with, or who is coming towards you if you're single. And then I want to get an environment, what brings you together card. Okay. Then we're going to shuffle the John Holland deck, and we're going to see what cards want to come out for that. Your energy, the other person, and what brings you together. Okay guys, so I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who has taken the time to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely brilliant guys. I feel the love and I send it back to you 100-fold. So let's get started and see what's taking place in the weekend. So our energy is Ace of Wands. Lovely. So this is creativity, it's passion, it's drive. You're definitely looking very hot. You might be feeling quite sexual. There could be sexual tension going on here. But the Ace of Wands represents inspiration, creativity, passion, drive, determination, and lust. I just heard there. So very open and very receptive energy here, definitely. So you're looking for the opportunities. You may be very well delving into your creativity. Definitely take notice of any inspiration, any creative sparks or ideas that might come to you at this time, because they are divinely guided for sure. So the John Holland deck is Find Balance. So this is the Two of Pentacles in the normal Rider-Waite deck. So this card represents the balance and flow of our lives, and there may be a need, definitely need to find a balance between home life, work life and romantic life for sure. So the Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, there may also be a decision that needs to be made, and you may be weighing up the pros and cons of a relationship or of a person. You may be in two minds about a person that you're dealing with, or a decision that needs to be made here for sure. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the book and see what John Holland wrote about the Find Balance card. Okay. So the keywords are cope, multitask, breathe, You may find that matters of the heart require extra effort at this time. More and more demands may be placed upon you, requiring you to juggle your attention. Family gatherings, school commitments, requests for assistance, and other obligations may arise within a short period of time. Just breathe and remember to be flexible. Adapt your approach to each situation at hand. Know that you have the ability to keep everything and everyone in balance. You may also be called upon to play the role of mediator. This is a time for compassion and understanding, and you are up to the task. Work with people individually, giving each position equal consideration. Help all involved to understand another viewpoint and find the middle ground. Finally, in order to maintain balance, you yourself must be in balance. So it's vital that you take time for you. So there might be a lot of things up in the air here over the weekend for you guys, and there is a need for you also to remember that you can't please everybody and you can't do everything for everybody else. So it's important to take time for yourself for sure. So let's look at the person we're dealing with. And they have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so, and I did see the Moon card while I was shuffling the John Holland deck. I'm not sure if it has come out. There may be some illusions, some delusions. Your partner or the person you're dealing with or coming towards is looking through the glass of contemplation. They're realizing that everything that glittered is not gold, and everything that they had kind of put time and effort into in the past didn't turn out the way they actually wanted it to turn out. Now it's looking at they could also be weighing up their options. They may be evaluating their own emotions and looking at their own emotional needs and what will bring them happiness and satisfaction in their lives. But ultimately, it's somebody who is reflecting on past emotions and looking through the glass of contemplation for sure. So the John Holland card is Teach. So this is actually a major arcana card here. So the Teach card is the Hierophant in the normal Rider-Waite deck. So here we have somebody that is definitely in review. They're looking at the lessons that they have learned from relationships, from their understanding that the things that they have learned from their family, their friends, their parents, society, and all things like that. So the person we're dealing with is trying to have a deeper understanding of their own emotional needs, their own emotional wants, and what their beliefs are around relationships, what it takes to be in a healthy relationship. And they may be realizing that they have a lot to offer in terms of guidance towards others because they've learned a lot through their own relationships, but also adapting what they have learned to coincide with their own beliefs, not allowing society to make them conform or like X, Y, and Z, and this is the way love should look like, this is the way a relationship should look like. And they're reviewing that at this time here, and they may actually be seeking out counsel or guidance from someone that they respect, that is a matriarch or a mentor to them. It could also be listening to their own inner guidance and realizing that they have come a long way in terms of relationships. Some of it may have been illusion based, fear based, but ultimately it's time for them to take stock in their own beliefs and learn the lessons they have been taught through past experiences here, which is really great. So somebody is definitely looking to grow and learn through their experiences. So what brings you together is the Hierophant. Yes, so there is a commitment here, a deeper level of commitment. If you're married to this person, certainly they may be reviewing what marriage means to them, and you both are basically looking toward the traditional viewpoint, and now it's up to you to take stock and say, well, I was taught this through my parents, I was taught this through my friends, through my teachers at school, through God, through the church, through religion, through society. But are they my beliefs, and are they what I want in my life? And what have I learned that I can bring to the table now to help in this commitment, to help in this relationship to get to the next level? There definitely could be a need for mediation, because mediation and counsel is coming up on both ends here. So gaining a higher perspective, or realizing that passion, like the sexual energy, isn't the be all end all. It breaks down to what are your values, what are your belief systems, what do you want in a relationship, and what does the person that you're dealing with want in a relationship, and how you can come together and find the middle ground, explore your belief systems, explore how you react in a relationship, and why you act and react in certain ways, and is this true conditioning of society and your parents? Maybe your parents had a really great marriage and you're finding it tough because you're not married yet, or maybe they weren't married at all and you want commitment in marriage. So it's all about finding the balance, finding cooperation in the middle ground, but there is definitely a need to come together and communicate your fundamental core beliefs and where you see this relationship going. And if you're single, it's what type of a partner and relationship you want to manifest, and what is your traditional beliefs, not society, not your parents, not religion, your beliefs, and really asking yourself about that. So the Hierophant then has the Three of Swords in it, so sadness and isolation. So what I feel here is that there may have been a breakdown of a commitment or a marriage due to a third party situation. You may be single because you're isolating yourself and you're going through heartache and you're trying to recover from that. But ultimately, seek out counsel, seek out the guidance, seek out somebody that you can really say they have life experience and they will give me sound advice, because they don't have any ulterior motives. So I definitely feel, guys, that there is an opportunity for a lot of passion. You're really driven, you're looking for this spark to be reignited or ignited in a relationship, and you're both fundamentally looking at your core belief systems, and your partner is definitely trying to understand and grow from the past experiences here for sure. And remember to take time for yourself with the Find Balance card. So we're going to read Sadness and Isolation directly from the book. So it says sorrow, disappointment, trust and healing. Love can bring both joy and sorrow. When disappointment enters your life, it's important to acknowledge the accompanying sadness and feeling of loss. However, it's equally vital not to dwell on the loss. The temptation may be to isolate yourself from the world and cling to your grief. This card is a reminder to trust that this situation, as hard as it may be, is in your best interest. It's time to gently let go of the sorrow and the disappointment. Sorrow can hold you back, or it can elevate you to new levels of understanding. Focus on your sadness and loss will prevent you from attracting new positive energy around your relationships. So it's time to turn your disappointment into hope for the future. Ask what lessons you can learn from the situation. Move beyond despair into healing and joyful love. Let go and move on. You have more powerful spiritual forces helping you than you can ever imagine. So definitely, guys, there may have been some sort of heartache or troubling situation, and the relationship may be on the rocks, the marriage may be on the rocks, and you both could be isolating yourself and not wanting to speak up. But ultimately, you're both looking at what marriage, what commitment means to you, and how your past experiences have made you the way you are. But ultimately, it's about learning and growing through that energy. So you can learn a lot from your partner can learn a lot from you, and you can then find the middle ground for sure. So guys, I'm going to take an angel message. Just bear with me. I just wanted to move the camera so you could see it all. Okay. And look, we have the Five of Cups here that was just loose away from the rest of the cards. So it's definitely time to take ourselves out of the loss and start asking ourselves what we can learn through the loss, and then allow healing energy to come in for sure. And that's a lot easier said than done. I know it, and it's a process, but it's a call for you to take yourself away from that now. Now is the time to do that. So yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and spiritual growth right now. So if you're guided to do any yoga lessons, yoga classes, get out there, mix with people, and even if you've done a little workout at home or a little yoga at home, take time for you, okay? Take time out for you and allow yourself to heal, and then you can come to a greater understanding once there has been a review taking place. But I do feel like that if you're guided to take yourself out of the isolation, reach out, connect, and speak your truths. Because the fear of going through the same experiences, being heartbroken again, can close us off emotionally. And I know this myself, and I definitely recommend going on YouTube, search heart chakra healing, search letting go energies, and you'll find frequency music and meditations that definitely have helped me, and I'm sure they will help you for sure, because you want a new beginning, you want to bring about the spark into this life again, spark into a new relationship. But ultimately there's healing that needs to be done, and I keep saying ultimately for some reason but Yeah, so the overall message that I'm getting here is it's time to let go of the sadness, the heartache, the loss, and brush yourself off and take each day as it comes. But as long as you're doing positive things for yourself and taking good care of yourself, um, you will come to a place then when you can open yourself up again. So, guys, I hope and I trust that this helped in some way. And I sorry I didn't get out the spiritual and love messages for this week. I had a very busy week because I'd be moving soon. So I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. Let me know if it resonates with you, and I hope to see you come back for your next reading. Take care, guys.